Hey guys, welcome back to Broken Token Network. I just watched the Sony press conference at E3 2017, and so let's go through it. They started by opening up with Uncharted Lost Legacy, which is the little game that features Chloe and that other woman, I forgot, but it's kind of a side story for it. That's cool. Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds is coming fall 2017, and it's a DLC for it, I'm pretty sure. Then they went to Days Gone. They showed gameplay. It looks really cool. It really reminded me of The Last of Us. And it's like, a zombie survival game too, so it had a lot of similarities, and the gameplay looked tight, just like The Last of Us. So that was cool, and if you're still into zombie games, that's going to be coming out, and that looks great. They also showed Monster Hunter World coming early 2018. That game is super popular on the handheld. I know people play it on the Vita, people play it on 3DS, and it's just going to be great to have an actual full console version of that game. That'll be awesome. This game coming up, Shadow of the Colossus 2018. I think it's a remaster. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to get that game. One of the best games on the PS2. Definitely worth picking up. And if you don't know what it is, go ahead and look it up. Grab it in 2018. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity coming September 19th. They also have a story demo out today. So I'm sure if you're on a PS4, you can go download that today and check it out. Call of Duty World War II. This game, they showed some gameplay. It looks really good. It looks like they're getting back to their roots, to why we fell in love with Call of Duty in the first place. Definitely worth looking up. Then they got into some PS VR games. It's cool to see them still supporting VR. They didn't drop it or anything like that. So I know about 1 million of them have been sold. So here you go. You got some support coming. They have a Skyrim VR experience. It looked pretty cool. Star Child VR, which was a side-scrolling VR game, which was interesting. They had The Inpatient, which don't really know much about it. They didn't really tell us much about it, but it's a VR game. Final Fantasy 15 VR coming in September 2017. It was like a fishing game, so I don't know. I guess if you're into that, there you go. Bravo Team, which is a VR shooter game, first-person shooter, so that looked really cool, but I wonder how they're going to do the movement in that game. A game called Moss, kind of reminded me of Spirited Away a little bit. I don't really think there's any relation, though. It featured like a small mouse character, and you were helping it get around. It looked cool, but I'd like to see more. So that was it for the VR games. Then we got into kind of like their big hitters, and they started that off with God of War. This game is going to be huge. It looks spectacular. The voice acting was amazing. The graphics looked amazing. The combat was perfect. It just looked like it felt great. I can't wait to actually get my hands on that game. That's coming early 2018. They also showed Detroit Become Human, which is the one where like the AI and the androids try to, get freedom or something. It looked alright, it looked like it might be a cool experience, but not a game that I'm really too interested in picking up. Destiny 2 coming September 6, 2017. That looked cool. If you're really into Destiny, I'm sure you're already excited to pick it up. We already knew this was coming, so not too much of a surprise there. There's going to be some Sony exclusives, like some exclusive weapons and some exclusive skins, so maybe you'd want to get it on a PS4. And the last game, which really kind of blew the rest of them away, was the Spiderman game. Now, I've been saying these games have been looking good. This game looked like a movie. Straight up looked like a movie. Like, remember Uncharted 2 when that first came out, how good that looked? The same moment with this game. It looked phenomenal. I even forgot I was watching gameplay. And that you heard me, gameplay. Not a cutscene, not, a theatrical trailer. No, gameplay of this game looks that good. Fantastic. And the gameplay looks great too. They really nailed the whole Spider-Man experience with the swinging around and all the webbing and the combat. It looked like they took the combat, or at least the idea of the combat, from the Batman games, the Arkham games. So it has that really fluid, smooth combat. Really cool. And at the end of the game, if you're a Spider-Man fan, they had Miles in it. So I don't know if they're going to have Miles become Spider-Man or what they're going to do with that, but it looked really, really cool. And the fact that they're including the comic book story, the new comic book stories with it, is really cool. And then they kind of just ended it. So it just kind of ends like that. There's no like drop the mic moment or special surprise. They didn't talk about hardware at all, really. No price cuts, unfortunately. I would have really liked to see that. But they did announce a crap ton of amazing games. A lot that I can't wait to play. So who knows? Maybe I'll pick up a PS4. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
It's fucking fire.